Hey, welcome back to another exciting episode. Today, we're going to show you a little bit of what I do with Skip Smith, The Villages. He's kind enough to co-host with me different types of virtual meet and greets. Now, the last one here in February, we did a drone show, which was kind of neat. Learned a lot about drones, a little bit about the FAA regulations, and we had special guest 808 State and Papa Pineapples. So come along with me, I'll give you some excerpts, and in the description below there is a link to Skip Smith The Villages channel, so you can see more of these virtual meet and greets. Alrighty, that was
How we
weird.
doing?
Doing pretty good.
Alrighty. We have 82 today. Tell me all about your weather.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
I
Okay,
know.
today's weather is very nice and balmy out there at a wonderful. Oh, it just went out on me. It's good. It is the 13th. So
Oh
it
God,
is
another
20.
13.
Yeah,
Oh
20,
God.
27 degrees out, which isn't too bad for here.
I hate to laugh.
Yeah.
Oh golly. Hey.
Yeah, that's why we got the palm trees.
Yeah. I think we're going to have a pretty decent show today about drones. I don't know a lot about drones. I know how to fly them. And,
drones. We're supposed to talk about drones.
yeah, well, you know how I am. My mind will wander.
Oh.
It'll start
Okay.
out with drones, and next thing you know, I'll be rambling about palm trees. I'm sorry to but
exactly.
We have Papa Pineapples, which
Okay.
is a big drone guy here in the Villages. He's droned for me. We've teamed up, matter of fact, for the last 2 or 3. I don't know if they're on YouTube or not. Yeah, I think one is on YouTube. The other 2 are still on Patreon.
Okay.
And
all right.
yeah, he's a good drone pilot. He really is. And he's got a little girl that's just as cute as a button. I mean, yeah, it took her a while to warm up to me, but once she did, she's fine.
Okay.
And then we got, was it 808? This was your guy.
Yeah, 808 State. He is from the state of Hawaii. So that's going to be very interesting. Go ahead and ask him all kinds of questions about Hawaii. He loves that kind of stuff. Wonderful. Yes.
So what you're saying is
Yes.
808 State, Papa Pineapples, and
Yes.
moi are in better weather than you are.
Yes.
I just thought of that.
Yeah, I'm one of them there northern ones that freezing their butts off.
Yeah, you got to wonder why people put up with that kind of. Are you into snowmobiling?
No.
Oh. Are you into snow skiing?
No.
No. Are you into any kind of cold weather sports like ice hockey?
No.
No. So you got to wonder sometimes, like the birds.
Yes.
How come you don't migrate?
It's called a full-time job.
Well, I just pick on you. Because when I was up there and my dad was down here and he used to call me and tell me what the temperature was, I said, I don't care, Dad. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. So now it's my turn, right, to pick on everybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah. But hey, it is what it is. We got you got the Altel, right? Altel.
Yes, I have the Altel Evo 2. Now I have the Pro version, which is a 6K camera. Right there.
What do you do?
Yes.
Let me butt in.
Yes.
You got a 6K camera. How does somebody view the sharpness of a 6K camera if all you have is a 4K TV?
Because right now, you can't.
Oh, okay. Good answer.
Yes, but that's really good for editors, because if we're doing say 4K video, we can shoot in 6K and then bring it down to 4K. What that does is, if we have to use a digital zoom, if we have to use special effects or anything like that, then the 6K gives us more room to maneuver. So that's why we do that.
By the way, people, let's don't get this confused. This has nothing to do with the WNL show. Actually, this show is being broadcast on my RV channel, and we're sharing it with Skip Smith the Village's channel. And later on, it'll be on WrestlerMania's channel. And then hopefully, after everybody shares it, it'll be around the world and I'll go viral.
Yes. Or viral, with whatever.
Yeah. Is it viral or viral?
Viral. Anyway.
I got a video for you real quick. Seeing how you got a new Alltel, and I know how much they cost. It ain't like a toy store, you know.
Not the pro.
Here's a guy. No, there's no sound or anything here, but I'm going to show it. Here's a guy that got a new Alltel, went out to fly it, and you have to watch very closely. It's just a short clip. See it?
Oh no! Oh
there,
no!
Right there.
Oh. Oh, that hurts.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those. Yep. Ouch. Those.
I don't know.
The sensors on these things are fantastic, but if it's
you
real
turn
small,
them on, though, don't you?
No, they're automatic.
No. Oh.
But see, you got two in the front, you got two up top, you got multiple different types in the bottom, you got two out back. So, and then you have the ones on the sides.
Good Lord.
So I mean, you have sensors all over this thing, but if you have something the size of a little cable or a cord, it's not going to pick it up.
Yeah, you saw that little piece hanging down. I don't know what that was. Yeah. I said it looked like a wire, but it's not.
Yep.
I don't know if it was like they have our oak trees here. It's got that Spanish moss kind of hanging down. It might have had some of that. I don't know. Yeah. But either or, the thing is, where he crashed and went straight into the ground. I don't know how resilient an Alltel is. I mean, how hard can you hit the ground and still be okay?
I've seen them just kind of brush them off and fly them again, but I've also seen, they just like nip something and the whole leg comes off. So I guess it just matters like anything else, just how you hit it. Hey, yes, go ahead.
Papa Pineapple's here now. You want me to bring him in?
Sure, why not?
Or you want to just let him sit in the green room for a while?
Yeah, let him sit in the green room for a while.
I didn't provide no beer in the green room.
Oh no! Oh, speaking of beer of the day, Dirty Little Freak.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I think is this backwards on the screen? I can't tell.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So I think it all is. Yeah, here's my beer of the day, right here, buddy. There's a beer for you, Yingling Lager.
Oh yeah.
Not no cherry, grape, whatever that is.
It says it gives a seductive caramel and chocolate note, plus roasted malt and gentle hops.
How about we take a trip to Hawaii and find out what Hawaiians drink?
Okay, let's do that.
All right. Welcome, 808.
All right.
Aloha.
How are you doing, sir?
Look at that. Very, very good.
Look at that fancy lighting over there. Whoa.
I'm looking at that hat. Is that the Dallas Cowboys hat?
Yes, sir.
I thought Hawaii had their own football team.
Yeah, we do, but it's only college.
So how you doing?
I'm great. I'm on your show, man.
I saw your show today about taking, and I don't know anything about Alltels, about taking the props off an Alltel 1 and putting it on an Alltel 2 to see if they would work. And obviously they did. I didn't know that there would be a difference.
I didn't know either. I tried. I came up with it because a viewer of my channel actually asked me that if the Alltel Evo 1 propellers would work on the Alltel Evo 2. And I was like, So I just spur of the moment asked my best friend, my brother, if he would be able to film it, and we'll just do it. So he was making trouble to me, kept throwing the shorts at me. And so we actually mounted it on it and we filmed it, and everything was like first try, first go, and it worked. It's perfect.
Okay. Hey, here's the deal. I don't think I'm going to let Papa Pineapple come in unless he brings his little girl in here to say hi to me.
Oh, the boss.
The boss.
Yes. What did you call her? Clickbait.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, whenever you have kids or animals on a YouTube thumbnail or in a YouTube video, people tend to click on it more, so we call it clickbait.
is Papa Pineapples.
How's it going?
Well, everything's going good.
All right.
Where's Alexa? There she is.
There she is.
Hi, Alexa. Hi, Alexa. Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see?
Her face is dirty.
She's not talking today.
Hi, CB. Hi, CB. Do you know what CB stands for? Clickbait. Hi, CB.
She's not going to talk to us today.
Nope.
No, probably not. She's on the hang out.
Now,
Okay.
Papa Pineapple flies one of the Mavics. I'm not sure which one.
I have the Air 2.
Mavic Air 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you've seen, well, I don't know. I got them all on Patreon except for one, I think. But anyway, if you've seen the video quality of the Air 2, I thought it was great. I didn't see a problem with it at all. Now, I haven't seen much audio or video from Autels. Most people I know they can't afford them because they cost so much. Yeah, you see what I'm flying right there. See it over there? That's mine.
What is that?
The Air 2 has 4K quality, so it's pretty good.
Oh, only reason why I got the Phantom is because of the camera. That was it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really get it to video anything in the villages. I just thought, well, if I do it around the villages, it'll be very sparse. A little of this, a little of that. That's what I got it for the RV, for going out in the desert, flying around the desert, getting some good mountain shots, things like that. And then, as long as we're on this subject, let me just throw it in there. When the FAA got their nose involved with drones, I started watching it really, really, really close. What's going on? And then they came up with the the Part 107 thing. That'll cost you, I know, $160 or whatever, but then you get the it ends up costing more than that. For me, because I got to go pay to get educated, because I'm an idiot. I have to be educated to come take the test. and then what else was they came out with? Registering it, that costs you more money. And now they're coming out with some kind of a flight identification thing, like license plate thing.
Oh, ID. Yeah, ID. 808. Help me out with this. Remote ID. That's it. Remote ID.
Remote ID.
Does that cost you anything?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to
2023. It's going to come up.
There we go. And it's going to cost those of us who don't have remote ID modules. There's going to have to be some sort of module that we're going to have to put on our drones for remote ID. But right now, it seems like it doesn't have to connect to the Wi-Fi, which is what we were afraid of. It just has to broadcast the ID.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
808.
As far as I care.
808. Do you know a Gringo Loco?
I just wrote him back. I said aloha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that yet. Okay.
Yeah, he goes on my channel a lot.
Gringo Loco?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that goes on your channel is a little loco.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
So 808. What type of drones do you have?
I have the DJI Mavic Mini.
Okay.
I have a Paradigm Offie, and I have the Autel Evo 2 Pro, and I just ordered another one, which I can't disclose at this point.
Okay. He's getting it off the black market. So I don't know if you guys saw before, but yeah, I do have the Autel 6K Pro like 808 does, and that thing is a beast. But when it's windy out, that thing stays. It just kind of does this little nudge if it's really windy out. It stays pretty still.
Yeah,
pretty rock solid.
I had it in 65 miles per hour winds, and the footage still looks great.
How does those handle on your when your zones, like your airport zones and things like that? Will it tell you?
It tells you that you are in a no-fly zone, and it tells you that you are in restricted airspace, but it will still take off, not like the DJI. So the geofencing, Autel left it pretty much to the pilots, except for no-fly zones. It doesn't go higher than 80 feet. So other than that, it pretty much leaves it up to you, but it still informs you where you're at.
Yeah. Now the Parrot and Offie, the Parrot, is that the one that has the the camera that can go straight up as you fly?
Yes.
Okay. It goes down and straight up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And it's
So you can
also
get
a
those-
4K camera, so it's pretty decent.
Yeah. So you can get those like. This is going to sound naughty. It's not. I think they actually call it an upskirt. Shot.
You get the upskirt shot.
Yeah.
The good part is you can fly underneath obstacles such as bridges and stuff, and you can look straight up.
Yeah.
So it's really good. Inspection wise, if you wanted to do something like that, it would be really good. Plus, it doesn't have geofencing. It's very agile. It's very nimble. It's very small, and it's very accurate. And it can withhold wind speeds up to like 40 miles an hour. So far, I had no problems with it. But because I do so many crazy things with it, I crashed like 3 of them already. But I clocked like 1,000 flights with it, and I totally loved it. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is there different drone rules for different states, or is it all covered by FAA?
All covered by FAA.
So no matter what states you're in, FAA is in control.
Yes.
Well,
so when I'm in Kentucky flying my drone and there's a guy named Earl saying, "You can't fly your drone over my house because Thelma Lou is in her 3-piece and she's out there sunbathing and you're watching." He has nothing to say about that.
Yeah, his airspace pretty much stops as 25 feet, I think.
Now there is a how is it? The local and state can say you can't take off or land at a certain spot.
Right.
But once you get in the air, then it's FAA.
Yes.
Now states can also say you can't fly over state reserves or parks. Is that correct?
National parks, national reserves, and state parks are prohibited so far to take off and land there, but you can take off on the outside and fly over it, as long as you don't break the FAA rules of flying over people, flying over vehicles, streets, and stuff.
Right. And now in Pennsylvania,
you're not allowed to fly over people.
Yeah, you can't fly over. You're not allowed to fly over people.
What fun is that?
I guess to prevent injuries.
See, I think it'd be funny to fly a drone like Papa Pineapple and try to knock his hat off.
If you watch any of these videos, like you got YouTube and look at these videos, they're flying over people 90% of the time. I don't care.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of times, by the time you get the drone up, especially in traffic, and you start flying over, eventually there's going to be a car coming somewhere. That you didn't plan for, you didn't see, or somebody's going to walk out of sight of a building, on a sidewalk or something. And it's like, whoa, okay, they weren't there a second ago. But those kind of things.
Meadow 37 asks if anybody can buy a drone. Yes, anybody can buy a drone. There's no age restrictions.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
You watch. The day's going to come that they're going to classify these drones are professional drones, and you need to have a license or something or be a certain age to get one, or just like guns.
There's some age restrictions on like the registering of them, and like you have to be, I think, 16 to take the test. But I think it's 13 to register a drone. Mm-hmm. So it's not anything serious.
If you want to see more of this fantastic discussion, as well as some drone footage, please go over to the Village's Skip Smith channel. I'll have a link down below in the description, and also check out his other virtual meet and greets. I'd really appreciate it if you could like this video, write a comment, and please subscribe. Oh, and hit that bell while you're at it. And as always, have a great day.